Gujarat Giants will play their first match in the WPL 2026 season against UP Warriors. Now, let me tell you something interesting about the Gujarat Giants. It is a team that is led by Ashleigh Gardner, with Beth Mooney being a crucial part of the team. As we all know, Michael Klinger is the coach. Now, let me tell you something very interesting. Beth Mooney was the captain in the 2023-24 season of the WPL. First season of the WPL, Beth Mooney had injured herself, and it was Sneha Rana who had taken over the role as the captain of the team. Now, this is something very interesting because at the end of the day, cricket is a sport. We all saw what happened with Pratika Rawal at the 2025 World Cup. What if Gardner gets injured or she decides to drop out of the tournament? Then, do we have an Indian domestic player with that kind of experience in Gujarat Giants who can come in and captain? Do we have a leader? Yes, there is Renuka Thakur, who has been a part of the World Cup winning squad, 2025 World Cup winning squad to be precise. But will Gujarat Giants trust her with that leadership role? The question arises. Gujarat Giants is a team with a powerful bowling unit. It has Sophie Devine, who is the recent addition. We have Tim Garth. There is Ashleigh Gardner. There is Renuka Singh Thakur. But among such big international superstars, what happens to youngsters like Kashmi Gautam and Tita Sadhu? Do they get an opportunity to play? Also, to mention, Sneha Rana, when she had taken over the team as a captain, she had already played the domestic leagues. She had already captained the railway team. So, there was a familiarity between her and the players. There was a sense of comfort, and she was a known face in the domestic circuit. Klinger is an excellent coach, and he has played a very big role in shaping the team of Gujarat Giants. Ashleigh Gardner, Beth Mooney have given their all in the WPL season for the franchisee. But again, there is a communication gap between the superstars and the young domestic players who are still trying to grow and trying to learn. This also brings me to a point. Previously, Mithali Raj was the mentor of the team, but after her exit, that place also becomes a very big question mark, because the players earlier had a known domestic face that they could go up to and talk to freely. At the end of the day, Beth Mooney, Ashleigh Gardner, all of them are very approachable. But as a young player, the players do have the possibility of getting intimidated by big superstars, and it is very natural for something like this to happen. But with Mithali Raj in the team, it was easier for the players to go and communicate because she was a known face and they could easily go and talk to her. I'm not saying that Ashleigh Gardner and Beth Mooney are not approachable, but again, as a young player, you might feel scared, or you might have that hesitation in you to go up and talk to somebody who is so big in international cricket. Praveen Tambe is the bowling coach, and he also will play a crucial part in lessening the communication gap between the international superstars and the domestic players. But at the end of the day, the question arises: is Gujarat Giants heavily dependent on the international superstars and the overseas power bowling attack and the overseas players? It is a question that has been asked from the very first season of the WPL, and even ahead of the 2026 WPL. This is a question that the fans and the supporters and the cricket lovers will ask.